outside the school or within the campus respect the teacher for her or his character. So teacher should have a strong character. Then the teacher should have the quality of leadership. Leadership means a strong appearance. When the teacher is entering into the class, then teacher should have a leadership quality. Leadership quality here means a strong appearance in the classroom, where teacher is able to control the class, where teacher is can look after the emotional, psychological and social problem of the student in a very effective way. Leader here means she is able to she is able to lead the students. She has won the heart of all the students, in terms of if any child is facing any psychological problem or emotional problem or social problem, or say the child is very much hyperactive, or the child is slow learner, average learner, whatever is the child, when the teacher is able to cope up with all this problem and she is able to lead her class, we call that the teacher is having the leadership quality. And last but not the least is the teacher should have a smiling face. A smiling face means whatever tension, the problem she carries at her home front or in her personal life, it should not reflect on her face, and she should always have a smiling face, because with love she will be able to mold all the children. प्यार से और बच्चों को एक अपनापन देके टीचर, और एक हंसता हुआ चेहरे के साथ टीचर हर तरह की मुश्किल परेशानी और मुश्किल समय के साथ बच्चों को एक अच्छी मॉरल वैल्यूज़ कल्टीवेट करते हुए उनको उनकी पढ़ाई की तरफ ध्यान केंद्रित कर सकती है. वेयरएज अगर हम देखते हैं कि टीचर बहुत क्वालिफाइड है, बहुत एक्सपीरियंस्ड है, but she is not having any smiling face, no reaction on her face, then it leads to the failure of the teacher, because फिर क्या होता है, interaction is only limited to the bookish knowledge but not a proper interaction. She will not be able to have a proper interaction with the student. So these are the qualities which will lead to the personal development of the teacher. Then the last quality which we were discussing in the relationship with others. So relationship with others means what type of relationship a teacher should have with the pupil. Pupil means here the student. Whether the teacher should have friendly attitude or she should be very strict. So teacher should have both type. Wherever she finds ki now she has to have friendly relationship with the student, she should go ahead. When she needs that now I have to be strict with the student, she should go ahead. So the teacher should understand, basically teacher should understand the type of student which she has, and she should develop a close relationship with the student where she can help the student in overall development of particularly that child. Now relationship with the colleagues. What type of relationship a teacher should have with the colleague? First of all, teacher should be cooperative. Teacher should have cooperation among each other. It should not happen that the teacher, they are jealous of each other, they are doing backbiting. Backbiting means एक दूसरे की पीछे बातें करना, किसी एक के प्रोग्रेस से जलना या चिढ़ना. What the teacher can do here is कि अगर उन्हें लगता है कि मेरे कलीग में मुझसे अच्छी क्वालिटी है, तो टीचर शुड अडॉप्ट द गुड क्वालिटीज़ एंड शी शुड ट्राई, उनको अपने अंदर वो क्वालिटी डेवलप करने की कोशिश करनी चाहिए. तो टीचर शुड हैव कॉपरेशन, शी शुड हैव नो जेलस फीलिंग विथ हर कलीग्स एंड शी शुड नॉट डू एनी बैक बाइटिंग. दिस स्पॉइल्स द एटमॉस्फेयर ऑफ द स्कूल as well as the character of the school. Then comes the teacher should have a very positive relation with the head of the institute. She should be ready to listen to the headmaster. Whatever the duty is assigned to the teacher, she should follow it immediately. She should work in a very positive way. She should be dedicated to give extra hour to the school whenever it is needed and whenever the school demands. And teacher should actively participate. Teacher should not anywhere say no to the headmaster for any other reason. Sorry, 5 minutes is there. The teacher should have a very positive relationship even with the parents, okay, and with the children. Teacher should have even the relationship with the community. Here we say that the teacher should always give positive feedback to the parents as well as negative feedback in a positive way. Teacher should always encourage the child in front of the parents. अगर बच्चे में उन्हें कोई कमी लगती है तो उसे कैसे सुधारा जाए, इस तरह की मीटिंग हो, इस तरह की बातें हो, instead of only giving sarcastic statements and negative statements to the parents, and then comes your relationship with the community. Teacher should have a very positive relationship with the community people also. Wherever she goes, she should be a role model for the whole school. So this is what we say, that when we talk about the status of the teacher, we say the teacher himself is, responsible for the status of teacher, because many of the teacher, they are not proud of their job. Okay, that is why we say there is a low status of teacher in the society. क्यों है? क्योंकि हमें एज अ टीचर हमें खुद अपने जो हमारा प्रोफेशन है उसके ऊपर हमें कॉन्फिडेंस नहीं है या प्राउड नहीं है. एंड व्हाट वी से दैट बिकॉज कमाने का एक ज़रिया बना के यदि टीचिंग को अडॉप्ट करना है, दैट मीन्स अ टीचर विल नेवर हैव अ गुड स्टेटस इन द सोसाइटी एंड इवन इन द कम्युनिटी, इन द सोसाइटी. Secondly, the politics of the country. Politics of the country means, why the status of teacher is low in the country. Sometimes the politics is favorable for the teacher, sometimes it is not favorable for the teacher. So altogether we can say the politics, somewhere it is taking, it is responsible for the low status of teacher. And then comes, some people believe that it is a matter of bad luck, that if you are a teacher means you have a low status in the society. जो ऐसा सोचते हैं, these are the conservative thinking of people which we have to change. So a teacher should, what are the ways, what are the functions of the teacher which can improve the status of teacher. Teachers should be well organized in teaching. Teachers should be well organized. Teachers should supervise in the classroom. Teachers should contribute in examination and in evaluating the paper. These are the functions of the teacher in a school, what the teacher is doing. So what the teacher is doing, just look into the slide once again. The teacher is teaching, teacher is organizing. Organizing means, assembly, annual programs, sports day. Supervising means invigilating in the classroom, correction of notebooks, correction of assignment, assigning projects, all this come under supervision. Then comes your examination and evaluating. These are the functions. Other than these functions, we have recording, guidelines and establishing relationship. These are also the functions of the teacher. Recording here means whatever the child does, they click the picture, even they repeat it next year. These are all recording. They give proper guideline to the teacher. This should be the function of the teacher, and she should establish a positive relationship with the teacher. Now, what are the present day working condition of the teacher? When we say the present day working condition of the teacher, today the teacher is very much overburdened with the work. So that is why technology is introduced, so that their work pressure can be reduced. Second, the teacher has to handle not only the teaching, but she has to handle register work, record register activity like games and other curricular activity. Teacher has to take, number of children are more in the class, so classes consist of 100 students. Then comes, what are the problems which are faced by the teacher. Teacher's economic condition is not very sound, so she cannot explore herself more. Some frustration is there which they get it from the society, कि teaching profession में ज़्यादा पैसा नहीं है, या teacher cannot earn more, teacher has to live a poor life or say a average life. So that is what this frustration is there in the teacher. Now, what are the ways to improve the working condition of the teacher? First of all, we have to first give recognition. We have to give social status and recognition. Second, how it can be given? By providing fair load work. Teacher should not be overburdened with the workload. And increasing pay scales, by the increasing pay scale, teacher standard can be improved. Providing more amenity, teacher can improve, the teacher's standard can be improved. Then we can give them some promotion prospect should be there. Every year teacher should be promoted to the higher grade. And whenever there is a recruitment of teacher, so recruitment should be done totally on the basis of their qualification. All this will lead to have a high status of teacher in the society. Fine. So we discussed all this today in our school organization, and we will end up with that teacher should always follow that we have a parents teacher association, school association, teacher can contribute more. And finally, when we say that the teachers are the backbone of our society, that means the teaching itself is a noble profession, and if you have adopted this profession, then you should cultivate all these values in you to become a successful teacher. Thank you.